NextGen TV at the main national conference in London. I'm with Robin Mersh, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Broadband Forum. He's just taken part in a panel on digital infrastructure diversity. Robin, for you, what are the main issues that the UK is facing?
Well, I think the issues for the UK are not actually that different to a lot of other countries. I mean, granted there are differences, between every sort of country. Every country has its history, has its legacy sort of systems, has sort of maybe different regulatory choices that they made. But it's interesting the way you go from one country to the other, and some of the issues actually do remain the same. And what I mean by that is that some of the lessons we've learned from around the world is that really what you need are all the weapons in the arsenal of broadband technology in any kind of given market, because in one place fibre to the home will be the right sort of decision. Others it's fibre to the curb or to the basement. Other times it's it's ADSL. Other times it's cable and wireless and other kinds of sort of technologies. But the point is that we believe that we should be agnostic to those access technologies, because really the issue should be, what do you need to be able to deploy the right services to your consumers? That's really the bottom line, is what do they need to be able to watch movies or game or high-speed internet, whatever they particularly are interested in. That's what should be driving your decisions.
Yeah, and I think you were saying there's still a lot of shelf life actually left in DSL.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's I think even for for ADSL and ADSL2 and 2+, if you're a consumer that is mostly driven by high-speed internet access, and still a lot of consumers are, then maybe that's perfectly fine. And you look at the numbers today, 60% of the broadband market globally is still DSL, and it's been that for the last few years. And yes, the tendency is towards fibre-based solutions, but it's even interesting there where you get FTTX, that general basket of access types. That is all it's delivered off of VDSL2. Yeah. So it's another form of DSL. So yeah, copper is by no means dead, by no means.
What are the lessons we can learn from how DSL's developed?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing for the Broadband Forum. We've been around from 1994, and we started off with maybe I think it was something around maybe below 1 million subscribers on DSL, and the first reasons for forming the organisation was to use the standards that have been developed and take those to the next stage, i.e. to really make it truly interoperable, because that was really what the issue was, and that was in terms of reducing truck rolls, increasing choices, reducing costs. It was all those kind of arguments that kind of really went into it, and that work went very, very well. We got down to a position where ADSL was being deployed with no truck roll or limited truck roll. There's still some, but very few. And it went from 1 million subscribers to over 300 million. So that worked very, very well. The lesson we took out of that is that's a very good way of deploying new technologies. So that's what we've been trying to do, looking at GPON technologies. So we developed a certification program for GPON ONUs with the specific idea that would directly impact the market on interoperability. So if you based all products off of that standard, then that would be the gold standard that you could work by. It makes life a lot easier for service providers, reduces their testing, reduces complexity. And we're pleased that program started off very well, and we've got quite a number of ONUs certified.
Yes, and you're now extending that to the flagship TR69 standard.
Yeah, so we sort of drew the lesson out sort of further, and TR69's been around for a few years, but there's but the market's been developing, and it's gone from more simple turn up of service to deploying a lot more complex services and consumer electronics in the home. So we got to the point where we thought, well, the time is right really to really assist the connected home market with a certification program in TR69. So, you know, in the past, I mean, if you even today, if you Google TR69, you'll see a lot of companies that'll be on there that, and they're saying they conform to TR69. We think there's great value in saying, actually, we're certified by the industry organisation that actually invented TR69. So that's coming along very shortly. We'll be announcing that very shortly. So we're very pleased, and we think that's going to really, really help the market.
Okay, we'll look forward to hearing more about it. In the meantime, thanks for talking to us at NextGen TV.
Thanks, Brian.